Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to do a back tuck. Before you start learning a back tuck, you should strengthen your core and legs. V-ups are a good core strengthening exercise. Start in a hollow position with your arms by your ears, then use your abs to bring your upper body and legs into a V shape. If you haven't done these before, they might be tricky, so try starting with 10 reps 2 times a day and add to your reps and times per day as it becomes manageable. This next exercise, the Eagle Crunch, isolates your abs. Bring one elbow underneath the other and clasp your hands together. Bring one knee underneath the other and cross your calves and ankles. Then keep your back hollow and lift your tailbone and shoulder blades off the ground, touching your elbows and knees together at the top. Keep going up and down and keep your motions small. If you do this exercise for about a minute or so, you'll really feel it in your core. Scissor kicks are a good core workout that also strengthen your legs at the same time. Stay in a hollow position with your arms by your ears and kick your legs out and together, alternating the foot that goes on top each time. Keep your legs very tight, and maybe try starting off with 30 kicks 2 times a day. And again, adjust the exercise as you progress. To get height in your back tuck, you should have some leg strength. Try doing frog jumps where you start in a squat position, then jump up as high as you can and come back down into a squat. Be sure that your legs make less than a 90-degree angle in the squat. Start off by doing 20 in a row for 2 times a day. You can also do lunge walks. Step forwards with one leg, then lower the knee of the back leg almost to the ground. Keep your front foot directly under the front knee. You can do these a few times around your house per day. Also add some calf raises into your daily exercise. Raise yourself up onto your tiptoes as high as you can, then come back down almost to the ground, but don't rest your heels on the ground. If you do 100 calf raises without breaking, you'll really feel the burn. If needed, you can break up the 100 reps into smaller chunks. Definitely be sure to stretch out before working on a back tuck. Sit in a pike and reach for your toes to stretch your legs. Pull your heels off the ground to stretch your calves. Stretch your core by getting in a seal position. Roll out your ankles, then run in place for a few minutes to get your blood flowing. The first part of the back tuck is the set. Put your arms by your ears and stand on your tiptoes. Then swing your arms down and back and bend your knees. Swing your arms back up by your ears and use your legs and calves as well as the momentum from your arms to propel yourself into the air. The next step is to learn the tuck. In order to rotate backwards, push your hips forwards and open up your chest. Make sure you don't thrust your head backwards, but rather keep it in a neutral position. Bring your knees to your chest and either grab your shins like I do or grab the inside of your leg. The tighter you tuck, the faster you'll rotate. Keep in mind that while you are rotating backwards, most of your energy should be directed upwards to get height in the tuck. To practice jumping for the back tuck, you can start by doing some straight jumps. Set up like you're about to do a back tuck, but then jump as high as you can straight up into the air. After you've done some straight jumps, you can move on to tuck jumps. Do the exact same thing as a straight jump, but at the highest point of your jump, tuck your knees. It's important that you tuck your knees at the highest point in the jump and not before it, so that you can maximize the height in the back tuck. These are a few different clips of my back tucks. It's a good idea to know where you are at all times in the tuck in relation to the ground. When you're coming down, spot the ground before you land. When you do land, don't land with straight legs. Be sure to bend your legs to absorb the impact. To overcome the fear of jumping backwards, you should have a back handspring before you do a back tuck. However, I would not drill a back handspring in preparation for a back tuck because they're two completely different skills. In a back handspring, you're going backwards, while in a back tuck, you're going up. Some people say to drill a high back handspring when you're learning to do a back tuck, but I wouldn't recommend that because it messes with the form of your back handspring. So I have a different drill that will help you prepare for back tuck. So you need a flat surface that's about this high and drops off perpendicularly to the floor. I'm using a piano bench. So lie down on the surface and put the tops of your shoulders right at the edge of the surface and put your arms by your ears. And this is as if you were about to do a tuck except you're lying down. So then bring your knees to your chest, like the tucking motion, and then roll off the surface. And this simulates the tucking and
flipping motion of the back tuck.
When you're first learning a back tuck, it will be easier to either do it on a trampoline or off a raised surface so that you have a longer time to rotate before you land.